Hello guys, today I'm going to be talking about a very important topic from the IBDP chemistry. It's going to be your degree of unsaturations. Alright, so how we can calculate the degree of unsaturations, easier way. So let me just guide you here. So our topic is about degree of unsaturations. Alright. Or this is also said to be IHD. We call it index of hydrogen deficiency. Hydrogen deficiency. Alright. So in simply just we name IHD. What exactly the degree of unsaturation means? So it basically means like deficiency of some hydrogens to become a fully saturated compounds. So two way we can find it, I would say two way I'm going to discuss today. One is actually structured method. Okay. By doing structure you can find, and the other one is by using formula. By using the formula. Okay, how we can do by structure method, let us understand it. So before I give some examples, so better let me just brief you about saturated. So saturated compound means if you find like carbon-carbon single bonds, so basically it's saturated bond compounds where one single bond means one sigma bond be chloride, right? If there is carbon-carbon double bonds, that means it is unsaturated. This is known as unsaturated. Alright? If carbon-carbon triple bonds, then also we call it same unsaturated. So here we have single bond, therefore we call it is a sigma bonds. Here we have pi and one sigma, one pi, one sigma. That means we refer to the pi bonds, double bonds only. And here we have 2 pi and 1 sigma. Here we have 2 pi. So this is also unsaturated, but the first one is saturated single bond compounds. Okay? So now this is the basic things you need to remember. Now the most important part, always remember 1 pi bonds is equivalent to 1 degree of unsaturations. Okay, if you find 1 pi bonds or 1 double bonds is equal to 1 degree of unsaturations. If you have 1 ring, that also is equal to 1 degree of unsaturation. Du means degree of unsaturations. Is it clear? If you have 1 sigma bond, that means 0 degree of unsaturation. These points you have to memorize. Therefore, you can find easily the IGH, degree of hydrogen deficiency. Okay. Now you can find it. Now I'm going to give you some different examples like structure, so you can easily find the degree of unsaturations. So let us say first example. First example is here is methane, CH4. This methane can be written CH4 hydrogens are there, right? This is the structure of methane. So here we don't have double bonds, right? Double bonds basically pi bonds. So here we have sigma only, single bonds only. So therefore here 0 degree of unsaturations. However, if I tell you these compounds, can you tell me what is the degree of saturation? What is the degree of unsaturation for this compound? This name is called toluene. Find pi bonds, because double bonds means 1 pi bonds here 1 pi bonds, here 1 pi bonds. And you can see this structure is ring structure. So therefore here 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 ring also present, so 1. So total 3 pi bonds are present in this toluene plus 1 ring is present. So total how much? So 3 for 3 du and 1 ring for 1 du. So total 4 degree of unsaturation. So what is the degree of unsaturation for toluene means? You can say 4. Alright, tell the compounds we have ethene. Okay, this is known as Alright? So you can see clearly we have one pi bonds here. Double bonds means pi bonds. Alright, here one sigma, one pi, and remaining all singles, so therefore it is only sigma bonds. So you can have one pi bonds at the end, right? So one pi bond means how many degree of unsaturations? So one pi means 1 degree of unsaturation. Therefore, we just simply say alkene has 1 degree of unsaturation. This is by structure you can identify. However, the second method you can follow up like by using the formula. By using the formula, how you will do that? Let's see. The formula of IHD, index of hydrogen deficiency. So let me write IHD is equal to 2 carbon plus 2 minus hydrogens. If there is nitrogen element, you have to add it, divided by 2. This is the formula you have to follow. Am I clear to everyone? This is the formula you are going to use for finding the degree of unsaturations, or we simply say IHD, index of hydrogen deficiency. Clear? Now, how this formula can be used? Let us take one example. So, if I write here C4H8, what is the degree of unsaturation for this compound? C4H8. So, always remember, look at the formula. So, let me just write IHD is equal to, use this. There are 4 carbon, 8 hydrogens. So let us use a formula 2 carbon. So carbon number is, here carbon number 4 and hydrogen number is 8, right? There is no nitrogen. Nitrogen is 0. So let us use 2 times of carbon, how many? 4 plus 2 minus hydrogen number 8. And there is no nitrogen, so 0. So no need to write 0 here. So let us complete by this. Clear? Okay. 2 times 4, 8 plus 2 minus 8 divided by 2. It is IHD. Minus 8 plus 8 cancel out. 2 by 2 is 1. So what is the degree of unsaturations? The degree of unsaturations or the index of hydrogen deficiency will be 1. So we have here CH2. What is the name of this compound? It's basically called 1,2-ethanol. Okay, ethyl alcohol. So what is the degree of unsaturations? How do you find by using the formula? Okay. So same things here. Carbon. How many carbon? 1, 2. 2 carbons. How many total hydrogen? 3 plus 2 plus 1. Right. So total 6. How many oxygens are there? There is only 1 oxygen. Use this value to just replace in the formula. So IHD is equal to 2 carbon. How many? 2 carbon. So carbon number is 2 plus 2 minus hydrogen. Hydrogen number is 6. Right? Plus there is no nitrogen, oxygen is there. So if there is oxygen, you just need to ignore it. Okay, so there is no oxygen atoms in the formula. So therefore, if there is oxygen in the questions, you just need to ignore. You don't need to include. Okay, so that means your formula is became ended here itself, divided by 2. So 2 times of 2 is 4 plus 2 minus 6 divided by 2. So here you can cancel out, right? Minus 6 plus 6 cancel. So IHD will be 0 by 2. 0, right? So that means here we have for ethanol we have 0 IHD, index of hydrogen deficiency. That means it is not a unsaturated compound. Alright, so we got it by 0. By being structure also we can do the same things. Okay, let us take the last example for this today's class. Now you will be asking, teachers, let us give one examples where carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen elements should be there, right? So let us take amino acid glycine. You know glycine examples? Glycine, there should be, okay, NH2 should be there here, here hydrogen, here hydrogen. Okay, so this is known as a simple glycine. Okay, so how do you find the degree of unsaturation? Use the same formula. Okay, here count how many total number of carbon. 1, 2, carbon number is 2. How many hydrogen? 1, 2, 3, 5. Hydrogen number is 5. How many oxygens are there? 1, 2. 2, right? How many nitrogen? Nitrogen is 1. So let us find the degree of unsaturation in the glycine. This is called amino acid also. Amino acid. This is known as amino acids. So use the same formula I am going to use here. Alright. So I got it here, the value, all of them. IHD I am going to calculate. This is the formula. 2 carbons, right? So write 2 times of carbon number, how many? 2. Plus these 2 minus hydrogens. How many hydrogens? 5 hydrogens, right? 5 here plus nitrogens. Nitrogen how many? 1. However, there is no oxygens. So therefore, whenever you find oxygen atom is there, you just need to ignore. That's it. Okay. So just calculate this part. 2 times into 2 is 4 plus 2 minus 5 plus 1 divided by 2. So here we have 6 plus 1, 7 minus 5. Okay, 7 minus 5 divided by 2. Yes, 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. 2 divided by 2. So if you divide, you're going to get 1. That means the degree of unsaturations for amino acid is going to be 1. So there is 1 degree of unsaturations. Whatever the examples we have discussed today, I think that's pretty clear, right? So thank you for having me here and thank you for watching this video. Have a lovely day. See you in the next video.